Immediately. Pavlova for 2 with raspberry curd. Ingredients: mini pavlova, 1 egg white, 1 to 4 cup granulated sugar, 1 2 teaspoons cornstarch, 1 2 teaspoon distilled white vinegar, 1 2 teaspoon vanilla extract, pink food coloring, optional, raspberry curd, a 1 2 cup yield, 1 4-pound unsalted butter, 1 cup raspberries, 1 2 cup granulated sugar, 5 egg yolks, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, small pinch of salt, zest of 1 to 2 lemon, chocolate-covered strawberries, 1 cup chocolate chips, dark or a mix of dark and semi-sweet, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 5 to 10 strawberries washed and dried very well, fresh raspberries, to serve. Cooking instructions. Make the pavlova. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Mix the cornstarch, vinegar, and vanilla in a small bowl until smooth and set aside. In a clean bowl, add the egg white and sugar and mix with a hand mixer, fitted with the whisk attachment, on medium-low until combined, less than 1 minute. Increase the speed to medium-high and whisk until soft peaks form, about 3 minutes. Add the cornstarch mix and food coloring, starting with 1 drop of the food coloring, incorporating it with the mixer, then repeating until the color is to your liking. Continue to whisk until stiff, glossy, peaks begin to form, about 3 to 5 more minutes. Transfer the baking sheet to the oven and immediately reduce the heat to 220 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for 1 hour and 15 minutes, then turn off the oven and let it sit in the oven for a few hours until fully cooled. Do not open the oven door throughout any of the cooking and cooling processes. Remove from the oven at least 3 hours after turning it off. Make the raspberry curd. Set a fine mesh strainer over a medium heat-proof bowl. If planning to use the curd soon after make-in, prepare an ice bath. Melt the butter in a small saucepan over medium-low heat until fully melted. If the butter starts to bubble, lower the heat. Add raspberries, sugar, egg yolks, lemon juice, and salt and whisk to combine. Cook for 7 to 9 minutes until the mixture reaches at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit and has started to thicken like pudding. Strain through the mesh strainer. Discard any solids and stir lemon zest into the strained curd. Taste for seasoning, and if using soon, place in the ice bath and stir often to cool it down quickly. If using later, cover the surface of the curd with plastic wrap so a film doesn't form. Then place in the refrigerator to cool. Once cooled, store in an airtight container in the refrigerator until ready to use. Make the chocolate-covered strawberries. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Make a double boiler by filling a medium saucepan with about 2 of water and bring the water to a simmer. Place chocolate and coconut oil in a medium metal, glass, or other heat-proof bowl and place the bowl over simmering water, ensuring the bottom of the bowl does not come into contact with the water. Let the chocolate melt and stir with a heat-resistant spatula until chocolate is completely melted and no chunks remain. Remove the bowl from the heat and place on a kitchen towel. Dry the outside of the bowl completely. Holding 1 strawberry by its stem, gently dip it in melted chocolate about 3.4 of the way up the berry, but do not completely submerge. Gently shake off the excess chocolate back into the bowl and place dipped strawberry on the parchment-lined baking sheet. Repeat with remaining strawberries. Let cool at room temperature for 45 minutes, or place the baking sheet in the refrigerator and let chill until solid, about 25 minutes. Remove from the refrigerator 30 minutes before serving. To serve, place the pavlova on a serving plate. Spoon the raspberry curd into the middle of the pavlova, adding as much or as little as you like. Tuck the chocolate strawberries into the curd and around the plate, and add fresh raspberries if you like. Serve with 2 spoons. Note, make sure the mixing bowl is completely clean and dry before making the pavlova, and that no traces of egg yolk are left behind when separating the white from the yolk. Any fat left over in the bowl or form, the yolk will prevent the meringue from achieving perfection. Tips. Save the egg yolk from the pavlova to use in the raspberry curd. If doubling or increasing the pavlova recipe, use a stand mixer fitted with the whisk attachment. Pavlova can be made up to 24 hours in advance. Simply store in an airtight container in a dark, cool place, but not in the refrigerator. Raspberry curd can be made up to 3 days in advance. Store in an airtight container in the refrigerator until ready to use. Chocolate-dipped strawberries will last in the refrigerator up to 24 hours, but are best served within a few hours.